I had a message from someone saying that they feel very worthless and it's creating a lot of anxiety for them. So I just thought I'd say something if anyone else is experiencing feelings of worthlessness that are kind of crippling you in any way. And that's to question the validity of the feeling. So the feeling of worthlessness is usually tied to ideas about who you are, what you've done, or what other people say to you or have told you, or how they act around you, or maybe failures that you've had, abilities you don't have. It's usually an idea of a sense of self connected to a negative vibration. So see how it feels to not assume that the feeling is valid, that it's true. And that might be difficult, but if you take the assumption that if you did feel worthless and you were actually worthless, then feeling worthless would kind of feel normal if it was true. And you would have always felt like that, and it wouldn't feel like something that's so uncomfortable if it was true. It's like a dog feeling like a dog isn't then depressed, or a human being feeling like a human being isn't depressed because of that or anxious. But someone who feels worthless usually feels terrible, because it's not a natural feeling, it's something that's been put in there over time, maybe from other people or through kind of negative thinking habits. It's something abnormal, and so it feels uncomfortable and unusual. So don't assume that the feeling is necessarily true. Act like you're not sure. Act like you're not sure if you're worthy or worthless. Maybe don't act as if you're the one that can decide that. Maybe don't try to gain your sense of worthiness from thoughts that you're thinking at the moment, or experiences that you've had, or who you think you are. Don't take charge so much of how you should feel, whether you should feel worthy or not, or why you should feel worthless. Act like you're not really in charge, because you're not sure how worthy you really are. Because really you're just guessing, or you're taking other people's word as truth. How do you actually know how worthy you are of anything? And if you feel like you don't know, then there might be a bit of space. There might at least be a bit of space around the feeling of worthlessness, like you're not worth anything. And in that space of not being quite sure how worthy you are, you might feel something lighter, something freer, something that is inherently worthy of everything, that is free from the negative reactions we often have to worthiness or a sense of value.